South Dakota, North Dakota, South Dakota, North Dakota, and South Dakota is the capital of North Dakota. There's South Dakota, North Dakota, south of South Dakota, North Dakota. Then there's South Dakota, North Dakota, under South Dakota, North Dakota. North Dakota has South Dakota, and then we go north to North Dakota, South Dakota, and in South Dakota, North Dakota, South Dakota, North Dakota, South Dakota, DC, South Dakota, North Dakota, and South Dakota, North Dakota. Elvis used to hang out there a lot, you know. South Dakota's in North Dakota, north of South Dakota, North Dakota. You got South Dakota in North Dakota, North Dakota has South Dakota's in North Dakota, and South Dakota's up in North Dakota. Then here is South Dakota, North Dakota, next to South Dakota, North Dakota, South Dakota, North Dakota. Just a quick jaunt to South Dakota, which is up in North Dakota. South Dakota's in North Dakota, pretty in the fall, and North Dakota has South Dakota, North Dakota has South Dakota. South Dakota's in North Dakota, and there's South Dakota in North Dakota, and it's South Dakota out in North Dakota, and then there's South Dakota, North Dakota, and then South Dakota in North Dakota, South Dakota, North Dakota, and South Dakota, North Dakota. Here's South Dakota, North Dakota, to joy, South Dakota, North Dakota, in South Dakota, North Dakota, North Dakota, with South Dakota down the way, and South Dakota, North Dakota, on Chesapeake Bay. They have wonderful clam chowder. South Dakota is in North Dakota, and then perhaps you make your home in South Dakota, out in North Dakota, where the buffalo roam. South Dakota down in North Dakota, and there's South Dakota, North Dakota, and you can live in South Dakota in your old North Dakota home. South Dakota, North Dakota, from there we join South Dakota, North Dakota, North Dakota, got South Dakota, South Dakota, North Dakota, North Dakota, and South Dakota, South Dakota, North Dakota, and North Dakota, South Dakota. That's all the capitals there